Empty stadium. Harry Madder's 260 Asians return polo tickets while insisting, "We only welcome William." The Duke of Sussex has played in a polo match in aid of disadvantaged young people affected by HIV and AIDS. A move, he said, was in honour of his mother. Harry saddled up to take part in the sporting event for his charity Sentebale in Singapore on Saturday the 12th of August. He played on the Royal Salute Sentebale team against a Singapore-based club, captained by the charity's ambassador and his longtime friend, Argentinian polo player Nacho Figueras. Both Harry and Figueras scored as the match ended 7-7 and the Duke was handed a trophy afterwards. An Asian local magazine reveals the Singapore stadium was empty as audiences returned their tickets to the organiser. Harry's polo event had no crowds, no one came to cheer them. Initially, they intended to use the proceeds of ticket sales to reward the winning team, but the plan failed. Wasn't the polo for charity? With no crowd, who exactly did they try to get donations from? It could be that rich people didn't care to waste their time watching Harry, so they decided to stay home and didn't feel bad about it. No one in the right mind is just going to go stand in the heat and watch that with the dirt and smells. This is a very clean and neat society, and there's no history of polo whatsoever. Most people don't own horses, it's a very small country with no land and estates. Doesn't really make sense why they're doing this in the first place. Art shows are more typical, air-conditioned. Not sure who would cut a cheque for this. Harry embarked on an Asia trip in Japan and to Singapore, but on the media you wouldn't even know it was in Asia, because most of the participants aren't Asian. This feels and looks like one big PR stunt, with Asia as the vague prop. This is even worse than the South Africa trip. How on earth they think it makes them look good? It doesn't. The thing is, he's promoting a sport that's only interesting to wealthy people. Polo isn't exactly a sport Southeast Asian nations religiously watch or follow. The fact that Harry's non-welcomed reaction in the Asian country will be the complete opposite of William's trip to Singapore later this year. He wanted to go first so he could make it look like William's trip was a reaction to Harry's, but it's a big fail. Prince William's trip is for Earthshot, a very popular and successful campaign. The reaction will be respectfully and appropriately executed, with genuine engagement by the Prince and Princess of Wales with their host nation. William's trip will be a success and overshadow Harry's. It was reported on the local news yesterday, but we don't really care about the spare. It was also reported in the local paper that 260 people left the stadium before the match began. There were no spectators at all in any of the video clips I saw of the match. None. I don't understand how this event raised money, and I truly wonder, with the expense of transporting polo ponies, how it made any money at all for the charity. Was this just a rich person's opportunity to play polo in a cool new place under the guise of charity?